It's U.S. Open week, everyone. We're going out to San Diego, out in T-Money State, to Torrey Pines to watch the Bryson versus Brooks drama unfold. Will they be in the final group together on Sunday? You know you want that. Welcome to the June 16th edition of the Father, Son, and Holy Sport. I'm G-Man from Ohio. That's my man T-Money from San Francisco. What's up, T?
What's going on, G-Man? Oh, yeah. West Coast U.S. Open this year. It's going to be a great one. We got some NBA drama left and right, a bunch of bombs, coaches, and people missing games happening today. And oh, my God, craziness. It's going to be a fun episode.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. We're doing this live, man. We don't even know what either of us are going to say.
No clue.
That's why people love this show. We got a jam-packed 30-minute show. We have Ross v. Ross for you today. We're going to talk about, is LeBron relevant in terms of winning championships anymore? And we're going to talk about the T-Ross chug and chant. T-Money woke up, Clipper Nation. But is this going to happen tonight when he talks about some of the U.S. Open favorites? Also, we're going to give you some big picks tonight on the U.S. Open golf tournament. Going to help you win some cash. We are hot. And one of the fun segments, we try to stump T-Money in the Woundwise Trivia of the Week. T-Money, here's what we got for you this week. And we're going to make this a two-level question for you. First of all, for which NFL team will it be the fourth straight season they'll start a different quarterback in week one? Which NFL team will be the fourth straight season they start a different QB in week one? And the second half of the question, of those four quarterbacks in those four seasons, which one of them passed for the most career yards? I got to add that second level, man, because you knock these things off like they're nothing. So I'm bringing a second level to the Woundwise Trivia of the Week. Hey, y'all, if you like what we're doing, what you're seeing, go and like us, subscribe to us, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, all the platforms. We're out there. Look for our name at Father, Son, and Holy Sport. T-Money.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and let's get into the Ross Rundown, baby. Big news hitting the NBA world. Chris Paul might miss time because he's in COVID protocol. Suns look like they were rolling, maybe even the favorites. Where do the Suns go from here, G-Man? I mean, they just swept through the semifinals. They're in the Western Conference Finals. And Chris Paul's so important to this team, clearly. Without Chris Paul, with Chris Paul, what are their chances right now? What are you thinking?
They definitely need Chris Paul, but I think he's going to be back in time to help them win this series, this next one, because the other series is 2-2, and he's got a little bit of time. Even if he misses the first game, I think he'll be back. I don't know if you have any new news beyond that, but I think he's going to be back in time to be part of this and be part of that next series, and that's all they need.
Yep. I mean, the safety protocol says you have to be 10 days out from testing positive. And I'm not sure if he tested positive.
Or we don't know. Exposed. I don't think he tested positive.
But everyone's saying.
I think it's exposed.
Yeah, I think he was exposed as well. And the big thing here is breaking news from T-Money. Matt Barnes, an old teammate of his, who's now an ESPN analyst, has just announced that on TV, this wasn't just a tweet or some breaking news. He just kind of slipped it in there while I was watching. He texted Chris Paul today, and Chris Paul told him he was vaccinated, which is great news for the Suns and Chris Paul, because you can be back to playing in 48 hours as long as you can pass these bars after getting the vaccine. So he's in the protocol from probably exposure, but the fact that he has the vaccine is great news for the Suns, because if this game is over in 6, the Suns might be playing by Monday or Tuesday, playing the Jazz or the Clippers potentially. So I hope for this team, Chris Paul is the reason they go, man. The Suns are my favorite to actually win it all right now. And it comes down to, if he misses games, he might miss the finals. I just think I hope for Chris Paul's sake he gets to make this, but he's what makes him go, man. They didn't even make the playoffs last year, and now he sweeps his way to a conference finals. This team's legit.
Yeah, they're legit. Devin is good. They got a great combination backcourt. They got a great team.
Yeah, they
got a great team. I like him in the West, but I don't like him against Kawhi. If Kawhi's healthy, Kawhi's just so dangerous. And so I hope Kawhi can still play because that would be a battle if they could make it through and play each other. But I like Phoenix too in that West.
Yep, I'm a big fan right now, and it'll be interesting to see who comes out, like you said, in that other side with Kawhi missing time now too. But to the other game that was just crazy the other night, wow, Kevin Durant might have put up not only one of his all-time best games, he might have put up an all-time great game ever played by anyone in playoff history. This guy drops 49, 17 and 10 with basically no one else out there. Harden looked like a shell of himself, and Kyrie looks like he's not going to be back for the entire season. Now, I don't know if they can win without KD doing this. So, G-Man, can he do this again? And if he can't, are the Nets out of luck here?
I think that was an anomaly. He can't do that every game.
Yeah.
Now, the guy's awesome. I love him, man. I love KD. But I just don't think he can do it by himself. Milwaukee's just too tough. I can't believe Milwaukee gave up that many points.
Oh, my God.
They gave up a ton of points, especially in the second half. They need to break that defense down and start stopping people.
I don't get it.
Triple team KD, man.
So I actually saw a stat today that Kevin Durant was not double teamed once the entire game. Does anyone, am I the coach?
Am I telling you?
Like, this guy's an NBA head coach. How are you not double teaming the best player? If Blake Griffin beats you by dropping 49, Blake Griffin beats you by dropping 49. Don't let the best player on the freaking planet do this to you. You know, he was on fire. Get the ball out of his hands. And sidebar here, where the hell is Giannis Antetokounmpo? He's supposed to be a 2-time defensive player of the year, always all defense in the NBA. And this guy doesn't guard Kevin Durant down the stretch. If I'm him, I'm like, coach, I'm the best defender in the league. What the hell am I doing letting Chris Middleton guard the best player in the world? Just completely bonkers to me. The Bucks
can't check him one-on-one. You got to double team. And they double teamed him in the game before that, and he was all flustered.
Yep.
And what's his name? The big dude
PJ
was
Tucker.
on him. Tucker just took him out. And Tucker, with a little bit of help, they can guard him.
I agree. But I do unfortunately think, like you do, I don't think he can do another one of these performances. So unfortunately, I don't think the Nets have a chance of winning the championship. And I actually think the Bucks are going to pull this out barely in 7. I don't have a lot of confidence in the Bucks anymore because they're just letting games slip through their fingers left and right.
They just don't have that killer instinct.
And they're getting lucky draws. Oh my God, so much. But I think the Bucks still win this in 7 because unless Kevin Durant does another 50, 15, and 10 game, they don't have a chance, the Nets. So we'll see. But we'll move on.
Team money goes to the American Athletic Conference Finals in the steeplechase, and he crushes people with that killer instinct with 2 laps to go.
Damn right.
The man just went for it, and that's what I don't see from Milwaukee. They don't have the killer instinct,
they don't have it, baby.
They got to close it.
Where's the kick? Where's the kick? Okay, you got to kick at the end of the race, and they just don't want to kick. They're fine with just standing in the middle of the pack.
You should have called them out. They're going to get the chant next week if they don't pick it up.
Gary Ross, you don't want to see what chant I give them. I will give them the frickin' chant. All right. But
what else you got, man?
Let's move on here. The big one this weekend's the U.S. Open. And, man, I'm excited to watch. Like you said, Brooks and Bryson, that'll be fun. But I want to talk about Phil, man. Right now, he's won 3 of the 4 majors, and he's tied for 13th all-time with 6 majors. But can Phil complete the career Grand Slam this weekend and win the U.S. Open? What do you think, G?
Well, he certainly can do it. He just won the PGA, so that was only a month ago, not even. So can he do it? Yes, he can do it. He's won 6 majors. You're right. He has to get that one more for the career Grand Slam, but he's got 6 majors. There's some other guys in this tournament that are right behind him in terms of majors. His odds are 55-1. Which are way down the list, but people know that he could do it if he put his game together. I think he could do it, yeah. I'm not predicting he does it.
I think he has a chance. Yes. I think he has a chance, man. He would be the 6th person to ever complete the golf Grand Slam and win all 4 majors. Let me give you this one real quick, G. I'll give you some trivia. Gene Sarazen, Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, and who is the last one to win. That's not in order of what it's been done, but he you share something in common with him.
Okay, tell me those names again.
Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Gene Sarazen, and then one other guy who's always hanging out with Jack, who you share something
Gary
with.
Player.
My guy, Gary Player, G-Man with
Hey, Gary Player, baby!
Come
What
on.
you talking about?
G Player, baby. G Player.
Hey,
come on.
What color did he wear? All black, baby. I love the all black look on the golf course. When I wear all black on the golf course, the cart girls are chasing me. I'm not kidding you, man.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
I'm telling you, man.
So yeah, he can join that list, man. He could do it. He's ranked 30th in the world. I mean, he's rising. He's played great this year. He had the longest drive off the tee at the PGA Championship. So he's not slowing down here. If he can save himself from having a big blow up day like he always does and stay controlled, he can be in this thing.
Well, people would love it, man. That scene on 18 with all the fans attacking him, he
epic.
Loved that.
Epic.
People say, well, that was a security issue. Well, yeah, it was a security issue, but Phil loved it.
Phil loved it. So
let's move on to the T. Ross chug and chant.
Come on.
T Money. We're going to get you up to the rooftop. We'll see you in a bit.
All right.
This segment brought to you by Help Me Startup. Today's T. Ross chug and chant. Do you have a startup company, a new company idea? Want to get help from the experts at Help Me Startup? Try the easy-to-use startup tools and advice to help you get moving on your way toward investment and success. Learn more at helpmestartup.co. Okay, let's go up. T-Money, high up on the San Francisco rooftops. It's time for the T-Ross chug and chant.
Hey, G-Man, thanks for sending it up here to the beautiful San Francisco rooftop. 75 and sunny, just a great day. But we're going to talk a little bit about golf, and I got two guys I need to call out here. But first, let me chug this, and then I'll give you a chant. Woo! All right. You know who I'm coming for? It's U.S. Open week, baby, and I'm coming for you, Bryson. I'm coming for you, Brooksy. All right. Bryson, you're 5th in the world. Brooks, you're 10th. You two got a great rivalry going. They asked you guys to be partners this week, and you both said no. I love the competition. This is great for golf, but you guys better show out now. Brooksy, I know you're hurt, but you've won 2 of the past 3 here. Bryson, you're the defending champ. You guys better show out. This is your first major since all your beef. Oh, this is going to be a good one, but you two better show up. If you guys are in the final pairing on Sunday, that's gold. But if one of you doesn't make the cut now, or you're not even in contention, oh, you don't want the other one to have the last stand. So come on, show out and prove to your fans who's the best one of you two, because I am in for this rivalry forever, but prove it to me. Who really wants it? G-Man, who's going to take home the crown between at least these two this weekend?
And T, hey, great chant. I loved it. You're calling out a couple of the big boys there. Look at the one of them behind me here. What do you think's coming later with my man Brooksy? I can't believe you calling him Brooksy out there. But Brooksy, yeah, I'm going with Brooksy. We're going to be talking about him. But yeah, it's about time these guys stepped up. But I'll give you a little stat here in terms of majors. Best cumulative score. The cumulative score in the majors since 2016. Koepka's way out in front, minus 82. If he had up his majors since 2016, closest guy to him, Dustin Johnson, minus 23. And so you're going to hear my pick later, but yeah, I think the sign behind me tells you what I'm going to do. But man, I love these two guys, their rivalry. That would be awesome to see them on Sunday. It's starting to build. You can feel it. They both could do it. They both could do it.
Hey, Brooksy's a major player. He's said it before. He likes to only play in majors. He doesn't care about low level tournaments like everyone else. He has come out and said that. I think we're going to be watching these guys battle it out for the next decade, and I am all here for it. Let's see if Bryson can match Brooks here with 2 U.S. Opens and go back-to-back like Brooks already has. It's going to be awesome to watch.
Yeah, I love the different styles, and Bryson's trying to calculate the the wind down to its, miles per hour and, in decimal points. And
Yeah,
Brooks over there, he's
all
got that
feel.
eye roll.
Yep.
He rolls his eyes all the time. You see him rolling his eyes at Phil when Phil was like messing
Slow
around over there.
playing.
And yeah, oh my God, it was hilarious. And just to watch those two guys go at it, if they were happening to
So
play in the
fun.
same group, that'd be awesome.
So fun. Fingers
Hey,
crossed.
let's go to Ross v. Ross.
All
We got
right.
Ross v. Ross for you today, going at it here a little bit on the topic where, we want to battle here about, is LeBron relevant in terms of winning championships? What do you think, T Money? That's your boy, and I don't take anything away from him because he's greatness, but I'm talking about now in 2021 going into 2022. When we get into the next season, is LeBron going to be relevant in terms of winning the title?
Man, you just know exactly how to push my buttons, don't you? You got to bring up topics like this. And it's
Well,
just,
you know that he can't live forever.
it's so disrespectful. It's so
He can't live
disrespectful. And
forever.
you just know it gets me fired up. So here I go. I'm gonna go. Okay.
You got a list
Is
of
LeBron
things
still relevant? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
in
Okay.
terms of winning
He was
championships.
a top 3 candidate in the MVP before he got banged up at the end of the season. He was voted second team All NBA, which is top 10 at minimum after a down year and only playing basically 75% of the season. He loses to a team that swept their way past the MVP to the conference finals and probably eventually the NBA champions in my mind. And they didn't have their second best player, Anthony Davis, in that series, basically. All this in a shortened season and a shortened off season. And he goes 25, 8, and 8 on 51% shooting and 36 from 3. And he's not relevant in the NBA anymore. Then who the hell is? Who the
Well, we're
hell
talking
is?
about championships. Is he great? Yeah, he's great. He'll be in great shape next year. But can they win a title?
Yes, they
Comes into
can.
play the whole team around him. And is he enough to carry a team when the other guys are not performing?
I think it can still do that. But like you said, I think he was drained at the end of the season, shortened off season, had to do a lot of work because Anthony Davis wasn't there. He got injured, so he was off and out of basketball shape. I'm telling you, man, if he can get Anthony Davis motivated, they are in this for the next few years. He's coming
Well,
back stronger and more motivated than ever. Keep this talk up, Gary. Keep it up because he's
hey,
coming for all you haters next year.
are you taking your emotion out? I'm just going to give you, pretend you don't see his picture. I'm just going to describe a player for you, and you tell me what you think. This player lost in game 6, and he's the best player on the team, and this team lost in game 6 in the first round of the postseason. First time that this player ever lost in the first round, he went out in game 6. He also was only on the second team in All NBA. He's always been the first team. This year, he was the second team, and he
Because of
was the
injury.
guy that he supposedly put this team together this year to win the championship. They won it last year. They added to it supposedly, and now they come back and they're knocked out in the first round. So if I was to describe that for you, and it wasn't your guy, what would you say?
Okay,
This
well,
guy's,
I'd say
in
context
trouble.
matters in everything. Okay, because you could be context matters. Anthony Davis didn't play, so obviously them winning their first round series was already going to be hard. But remember, because him and Anthony Davis got hurt, they didn't have the record that they would have if they had been healthy in the regular season, which meant they were the 7 seed playing the second best team in the West, which I think was the second best team in basketball behind the Nets this year, favorites to win the championship. And of course, they're going to lose to the eventual champion if their guys aren't healthy. Context
Yeah.
matters. Context
Well,
matters.
they don't play during the regular season, Davis and LeBron, because they're saving themselves and doing load management. Jokic rides all the way through, sets all kinds of records, gets the MVP, plays all the way through the tournament, never gets injured. And look what happens to Jokic, man. He does the job. LeBron and Davis both get injured after doing load management.
Yeah, well, we'll see. There wasn't load management. There was a shortened off season after winning
And
a
hey,
championship less than 8 months ago.
and here's
Remember
the
that.
other thing. If I was playing the sport, and you would call me out on this, if I was playing a sport and I was also doing business coaching, you'd say, "Gee, why are you doing business coaching? You need to focus on your sport." You would probably tell me
Oh
that.
my
However,
God.
What's he doing releasing
Don't
Space
even
Jam?
give me
Now
that.
he's gonna go
Oh, so now
leave
guys
and
can't have a
go.
career when they're not practicing?
Now
That's
now
ridiculous.
he's gonna go to the Space Jam set. He almost sounded like he was happy. Hey, I'm going to the Space Jam set, and we're gonna release this movie in July. Not only is he an actor, a major actor, but he also is the producer. And you can't tell me that that's not distracting him from
It's
basketball.
not. He just won a freaking championship. It's not distracting. He's the
I think
defending
it is.
champion. What are you talking
Hey,
about? He was just being a successful businessman 10 months ago when they were on a playoff run to win a championship. And now you're saying, oh, it must
hey,
be because he's so busy. Like,
if I'm
what?
the owner of the Lakers, I want him to focus. If I'm the
Keep
owner of the
this up.
Lakers, you
Keep
got to
this.
focus, my man.
Keep this. Keep all this hate because he's coming for
I'm
you,
not hating
G-Man.
him. No, I'm not
Keep
hating
it.
him. I'm just
Keep the
trying to
doubt. I
get him to
love it. It's
focus.
firing me up. I can't imagine what it's doing to him.
I love that. I love that it's firing you up. Let's fire you up. Let's go to our picks and see how
All
fired you up
right.
about your pick. And first of all, let's say G-Man told you to go with the Bucks on the money line Thursday night, and the Bucks took the Nets
Yeah,
out. And none
buddy.
of you, don't say any of you guys out there thought that was going to happen. Everybody was on the Nets train. G-Man was standing alone. I was like a lone soldier taking the bullets. And the Bucks came through, man. Bucks
They
on the
did.
money line.
Yeah, nice
Heck
pick,
of a
man.
pick, man. Hey, I had to get that going a little bit. Hey, we're going to the we're going to the U.S. Open, man, and we got this field here. John Rahm's a favorite. DJ, they're kind of grouped together, but the last one I looked at, DJ was a little bit ahead as the number 2 prediction. DeChambeau, number 3, and we got Koepka and Rory and Xander all in that kind of 4th spot. What do
Okay.
you think, man, in terms of your pick for the U.S. Open?
All right. I am sick of picking Xander freaking Schauffele and this guy letting me down. Okay. I keep waiting for him to win a major. Okay. So that's why I'm not going with him, even though I think he's going to get top 10 because he's been top 10 at this event the past 4 US Opens. Okay. So it's not like he's not in contention. He's just not going to win. Okay.
Yeah.
You know who I'm taking?
Who?
Give me Phil. Give me Phil. I'm taking
You're
the
going
lefty.
Phil?
Turn it 23rd best odds. 23rd best odds, baby. 55 to 1. It's Phil's year. The planets are aligning. And you know
Oh
the
my
biggest reason?
God.
G-Man, I'll tell you the reason he wins this thing. He
What?
grew up on the course. This is his home course. He grew up here.
Well,
Phil is going to literally and figuratively bring this home.
I like the excitement of your pick, but he has not played there since they redesigned it in 2008. He hasn't played well. He doesn't like the redesign, and he hasn't played well since 2008, but he has done well before that. But can he get used to this course? He went out there like a week early now. He didn't play last week in the PGA just so he could go out and play this course and feel comfortable.
He's going to win it.
All right, man. Hey, I can't say you can't do it.
Come
You
on.
look at the
It's
top.
his year.
Look at the top 20 in terms of odds. Phil's there. He's won 6 majors.
23rd.
And the next 2 guys that have won 4 majors is who I'm looking at. And Jordan Spieth won 3. But I'm not going Jordy, man. You let me down. I'm going to come off of you. But there's 2 other guys that have won 4 majors, Koepka and McIlroy. I'm going Koepka, the man behind me, to take this thing home and win his 5th major and start to separate himself and put him in that elite group that have won all those majors.
Oh, yeah.
If Rory's my long shot. Rory's my long shot, and that would make his 5th. If he could come through and win, if Rory or Brooks wins this tournament, we're going to start talking about those guys starting to break apart from the rest of this pack.
No, totally agree. I love Brooksy, and Brooksy's my guy. I'm all in Brooks' side. I'm on Brooks' side. I'm all feel.
All right.
I'm all feel. I love his energy. I love everything about this guy. He's sponsored by a beer guy. He's just the guy. So, hey, I like Brooksy, but I go with the fans, baby. I go with my heart. I don't go for favorites. I go for Phil. Lefty all day.
I'm not going to favorite. Hey, man, you saw a picture of me on Snapchat with John Rahm over at the Memorial. I took a picture with John Rahm, man. The guy had COVID. I didn't even know it.
Hey,
what the hell's going on?
Hey,
he's the favorite. I didn't go with you, John, even though I loved you at the Memorial.
I think he's going to play very, very well. I just didn't want to pick the favorite.
Yeah, me neither. We got to mix it up a little bit here. All right, I'm going Koepka. You're going Phil. Let's see what happens next week. You got to finish in the top 5 for respectability.
Yes.
But, of course, you deserve the ultimate respect from me or you if you win it all. Of course, we have to recognize that. Hey, man, let's go to the Woundwise Trivia of the Week, sponsored by Woundwise IQ. It's a patented mobile imaging and analytics software app that's used by leading physicians and nurses caring for people with chronic wounds. Just download the app from the App Store. You're ready to go. Learn more, woundwiseiq.com. All right, T-Money had a chance to think about this. We're looking for an NFL team that's starting for the fourth straight season this year, a different quarterback. And where does the best of those, the prior three quarterbacks, land in terms of total career yards? So which team do you think that is, man? Do you have any idea?
I think I have it narrowed down to 2. All right. I've narrowed it down to 2 in my head.
Oh,
all right.
My God.
All right. I am gonna go with the Washington Redskins. Even though I think it might be the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm going Washington Redskins. Oh. Dang it.
Well, the team is the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh man. Okay.
Now don't start, throwing up a protest like you did one of my last, ones that you didn't get.
I can name the 4, and I can name who has the most yards.
Well, tell me who the 4 are.
It's Luck, and then it's Brissett, and then it's Rivers, and now it's Wentz, and Rivers has the most yards. That is correct.
Who has the most yards?
Rivers.
Not even close. Andrew Luck, 23,000 yards. Andrew Luck, 23,000. Brissett, 6,000. Rivers, only 4,000. That's because he was I'm talking about the yards with that team.
Oh,
you're thinking of San Diego.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, Andrew Luck.
Obviously, you can't say with the team. Rivers all time is way more.
With the team. We're talking Indianapolis Colts.
You didn't say with the team. You said who has the most yards all time.
All right, I'll give you another chance. Who are the 2 guys ahead of Andrew Luck? Because he's third all time as a Colt. Who are the 2 guys ahead of him?
Well, I know Peyton's the first.
Peyton's won 54,000 yards. Andrew Luck had 23,000, but there's another guy that's in between them.
Jim Harbaugh?
From 1956 to 1972. You know him. Johnny U.
Johnny U? Yeah, I don't know.
Johnny Unitas.
Jesus. I didn't know
Peyton
that.
Manning, Unitas, and Luck. 1, 2, 3.
Unitas.
Hey, we'll see if what do you think about Carson Wentz this year? Can he get up into Indiana
Carson.
folklore?
I like Carson. I think he needed a breath of fresh air. Back with Frank Reich. I think he's got a good, solid offensive line. I think he does well. I don't think he blows the doors off, but I think they make the playoffs, and I think they're going to do well.
All right, man. Hey, great T-Money. Love it. I know you know your stuff. Hey, we hope you all love the show. You know that we love you. Thank you to Woundwise IQ for sponsoring our Trivia of the Week, and thank you to Help Me Start Up for sponsoring T-Ross Chug and Chant with the Bud Light tonight. And big shout out to our upcoming guest, Austin. We want to sing you Bring It, Man. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to bring a new guest for you on the show, and we're going to kind of talk about the U.S. Open, what happened, and then move on to the NBA Finals. It'll start gearing up here in the next couple of weeks. If you like the show, please like and subscribe at Father, Son, and Holy Sport. T-Money, good luck with Phil this weekend, man. You watch my man Brooksy, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm riding. I'm only using my left hand for the rest of the whole week. That's it. I'm all in, baby. It's going to be a great weekend. So much fun. What a great episode.
All right. Let's go, Brooksy.
Peace out.